Have you ever wondered why car dealerships start negotiations with a high price? Or why limited-time offers seem so tempting? These situations often exploit a powerful cognitive bias called the anchoring effect. In essence, the anchoring effect describes our tendency to rely heavily on the first piece of information we receive about something, even if that information is arbitrary or unreliable. This anchor sets the stage for our subsequent judgments and decisions, pulling us towards it like a gravitational force. Imagine being asked to guess the population of Chicago. Now imagine being asked first if you think it's more or less than 200,000. Even though 200,000 is far too low, that number will likely influence your final estimate. The anchoring effect impacts a wide range of our choices, from the products we buy to the salaries we negotiate. Understanding this bias is crucial for making more informed decisions and recognizing when others might be trying to influence us. By becoming aware of how anchors work, we can start to loosen their grip on our judgment and make choices that are truly our own. When we encounter a new concept or decision, our minds seek reference points, often under-adjusting from the initial anchor. The anchoring effect was first systematically studied by psychologists Amos Tversky and Daniel Kahneman in the 1970s. In one of their classic experiments, participants were asked to spin a wheel rigged to stop at either the number 10 or 65. Afterward, they were asked to estimate the percentage of African countries in the United Nations. Those who spun a 10 on the wheel guessed a significantly lower percentage than those who spun a 65, even though the wheel spin was completely unrelated to the actual answer. This simple experiment demonstrated the surprising power of arbitrary anchors to sway our judgments. Tversky and Kahneman's work revolutionized the field of behavioral economics, showing that our decisions are not always driven by pure rationality. Their research earned Kahneman the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2002, and continues to shape our understanding of decision-making. The anchoring effect's influence extends far beyond simple estimations. In one experiment, MIT students wrote down the last 2 digits of their social security numbers and then bid on items like bottles of wine and cordless keyboards in an auction. The results were striking. Students with higher social security numbers were willing to pay significantly more for the same items compared to those with lower numbers. For example, students with social security numbers in the 80 to 99 range bid an average of $26 for a cordless keyboard, while those in the 0 to 19 range bid an average of $10. Another experiment involved asking participants to listen to either pleasant or unpleasant sounds before bidding on a product. Those who listened to unpleasant sounds were willing to pay significantly less for the same product compared to those who listened to pleasant sounds. These findings underscore the pervasiveness of the anchoring effect and its ability to influence our behavior in surprising ways. The anchoring effect has significant implications for businesses, particularly in areas like pricing and negotiation. Retailers often use anchoring to their advantage by setting high initial prices for products, creating a reference point that makes subsequent discounts seem more appealing. For example, a clothing store might initially price a jacket at $200 and then offer a 50% discount, making it seem like a steal at $100. However, if the jacket was initially priced at $150, a $50 discount might not seem as enticing, even though the final price is lower. This illustrates how anchoring can influence our perception of value and lead us to make purchases we might not have otherwise considered. Negotiation is another area where the anchoring effect plays a crucial role. The first offer made in a negotiation often acts as an anchor, influencing the counteroffers and final agreement. By understanding the anchoring effect, businesses can develop more effective pricing strategies and negotiate more favorable deals. The anchoring effect is a powerful cognitive bias that influences our decisions in countless ways. From the prices we pay for products to the salaries we negotiate, our judgments are often swayed by seemingly irrelevant anchors that shape our perceptions of value. By understanding this bias, we can become more aware of its influence and make more informed decisions. When faced with a decision, it's essential to consider the potential impact of anchors. Seek out multiple perspectives and sources of information to avoid being swayed by a single anchor. By recognizing the anchoring effect's pervasive influence, we can navigate the world with greater awareness and make choices that align with our true preferences and goals. By recognizing its power, we can loosen its grip on our judgment and make choices that are truly our own.